It's fine. African TV also used to go there. But the motive of everybody, that is why I need wise people. People who are very intelligent. People who really meant justice for Mohbad. The few people that be part of the new and the right justice for Mohbad team. To listen to whatsoever I want to say right now, because the motive of everybody being on those platforms at that time should be what, without emotion, we are going to be evaluating. African TV was on those platforms. Invite people like you, people like me, people created by God, people who need to be heard, people who through this movement to get justice for Mohbad, because justice for Mohbad means change. Doing that for every child born in any family, it was going to be a fixed law that DNA needs to be done for all children, so that no woman would push another man to die for their own child. Because Wunmi said, "Ikú tó yẹ kó pa Liam, òun ló pa Mohbad." And at that time, the picture of the baby was mixed with Sam Larry's. It was going up and down. At that time, Team Wunmi, okay, let me pick you up. Team Wunmi, they were all on the case of, when you talk about Wunmi is the one that buying Mohbad, they will ask you to take your evidence to the police station. And if you say anything, they will tell you, is she the one who bullied? So Liam's picture was mixed at that time. Conspiracy of Baba not talking about blessing for a whole 1 year, and so on and so forth, that we later discovered. Now, we saw some people on some platform, they were talking. We saw those that came to their platform. You know, we used to talk about accountability. You understand? This is not personal. This is what happened in justice for Mohbad. This is not what you did. This is not about the sleeping with girl bad. Like, this is Mohbad's case. We know those that sat at the table and they are going to ask the host to teach them, to give them the place where they are going to put that petition against African TV. Very short show. But you know, when God wants to show some things, you will find yourself in a strange place with a strange behavior. just the same way you are find yourself in this very strange place at this time. Well, I'm waiting for Gurexi, the treasurer of African TV, to expose Lagata, to also expose Gurexi's. I'm expecting both of them when that day comes, because I know that day might be the bomb. I'm expecting both of them to expose African TV, which both of them have always done. African TV had Gurexi as his treasurer. The Judas and TV Mohbad Foundation, that they were planning to come together to God is Sola very good. Now we know those people that sat with those Otumba with evidence at that time.
Africa, oh no, Lagata is with them then. Is with them then.
We know those that sat at that platform and said that, okay, oh, so thing. But she ain't got man, she ain't got to done, you know. Well, me, I know that Mohbad that is going to expose those that tried to block his justice. They might think they have won, but just one small mistake, one small expose will put light. So he who have alleged must prove. People have been making allegations, people have been saying things, but they are not, you are not giving them chance to play the evidence of whatsoever they want to play. If you say that I should play,
Selejo, please. Sorry. Somebody in the comment section, is it Kenny? The name Kenny. If you can bring that person up, he just made a comment that is shocking, and I'd like him to come and explain to us that some Otumba said they are the one blocking African TV's registration. Can you please come up, this person Kenny? I just want you to tell us what you heard. Aduke, are you here? Aduke?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you bring this person up, please? Send them an invite, please. Sorry.
Konyisola, remove your hand from private and send
Give
them.
us 1 minute.
The account is private, and I don't think the person. No, what the person is saying.
Maybe it's fake. If that person doesn't come up, he will continue. Maybe it's fake, because we know what Lagata
African
said.
TV. I just know that if you remove DNA from your mouth today, you will have a lot of friends. You understand? You will be very rich in this life.
Quiet! This boy with this sharp voice. Sele, let me tell you, this weekend, before the weekend, you see the biggest news from African TV on this DNA. Just because you asked me to remove DNA from my mouth, my people are listening to me.
Don't let them
No, DNA go start on a new level this week. When I go here, I have a surprise for you guys this week. But continue. I'm enjoying your analysis and memory lane. So unless this person wants to come up, because before I take Lagata to court,
we don't see many things for this movement. I was supposed to be part of. You sent me your phone number then. I just did not, because I used to follow my mind. I don't. I just. But we remember those that told us then, no foundation, no donation, no contribution, no. But later we heard that they are the one that brought Yomi. He has a foundation. They are the one that taught Buki Jesse. Everything just, But one thing that me, I just want to ask.
Let me engage you for 1 minute. You see, a lot of people are sleeping on this justice for Mohbad. A lot of people are sleeping. With what a lot of people now know, how Lagata was against African TV, and he said it on the things played today, and on the audios that we have, and even on the screenshots. And these people now know that he's one who brought Yomi. He brought Yomi with inactive meaning against the law of CAC, meaning non-compliance with CAC, and they are running after that, and all the evidences of misconstrued action, they are still attacking African TV. When are you going to wake up from your sleeping slumbers, guys? I was enjoying you. Continue, I beg.
Okay, I want
continue.
African TV. I saw somebody talked about Otumba. If I tell you stories, if I play you things about Otumba, the only thing there is that they will start looking for me, because they don't know to what extent I have been documenting whatsoever they have been doing. Let me play you this recording.
But it's very, very sad. That man is an old, like 52 or 53 or whatever.
Ligman.
One thing. Hold on. One thing in this world, which Yoruba people say, you don't understand. You don't think in two ways, which is positive and negative. When Baba was coming out, it was positive for him to be coming out. Has he ever think of negative side?
Hold on, no.
But now he's coming out and out. And say, Baba Yego is the 419. If you that tell the 419 is the
hold on, no job.
That is it.
Mo fọwọ́ àtọmọ díẹ̀ lẹ́nu. Mo fọwọ́ àtọmọ díẹ̀ lẹ́nu.
Other account me.
Baba Mohbad Yego.
Máa ti padà jọ dúró lọ́jọ́. Máa ti. At this time, based on the comments, even if I keep quiet, don't be say we stupid. Even in the comments, if I give a forensic analyst this screen record, in the comments of those voices that you are hearing, Okongbogbo bully Wunmi Onibale. We will not, Anike Ebb said, we will not accept closed doors. Naomi, mute. Oh. So, at this time, I think it was the time they wanted, I think Baba was already talking some things about Wunmi. So, they wanted to have a closed door, like an agreement, influenced by people from social media. People from social media. And I'm talking about October. Allegedly, I don't know if you can hear me. Allegedly, because hold on now. Shori Kini here, I think you're just misunderstanding it. You are. Yeah, let me explain to you.
I'm not.
Okay, let me explain to you one. Let me explain to you. I said it on Messi Found Me that day. Yeah, I said to you, when African television came, when it was given that narrative then, at least 85% of people don't follow narrative here.
No, not 85% of people. Not 85% of people.
Hold on, go back 95%. I don't care. Which narrative is that? The narrative is DNA. I mean, please, what else does African me? I don't know him as any other. I don't even know he's a pastor or anything. The only thing I know him that this one where I talk say come out DNA from your mouth. You have peace, you have a lot of money. It's DNA. And it was injustice for Mohbad. Just saying from my own point of view. Yeah.
Okay. Let him talk. I respect your opinion.
Now,
Now, out of those 85 people, tó wò pé, okay, maybe gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ tó wá sọ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ narrative here, not knowing that this man has a plan. But he started the narrative from beginning. Umi Omoyejo, Naramali, all this other. And yes, Abati asked me that direct question on Temi's found me that day. Dalagata, I did not deny it. I was thinking and I said, okay, yes, DNA is needed. But I did not promote it. But yes, if you ask me, I said it, but you know that you are this narrative is edited.
You are also promoting it now. It's needed. You are promoting it, my brother.
Konibaje, you understand? And when you now discover that this thing, this man, who is this man that is coming? And I went to make a research about him. And that is when I now thought, this thing. And the same week, not knowing that Weston has been going to do meeting with this guy. We did not know. Yes, I was a moderator on a panel. I was a moderator.
Sorry.
Wait, now let me tell you
something. It's just a question.
Oh, then sorry, go to be the question or anybody.
No, when you be test all level,
Professor Basoro.
Konibaje, two sentences again with the
Lake Matt, let me tell you something here. If your grief with me is that I'm not telling you that I am team this and team that. Yeah, maybe that is your grief. Yeah, I am telling you, it is my right to see that from the beginning of this justice for Mohbad, I have seen a lot of so many propagandas flying around everywhere. And for my own personal mental state, I need to be neutral because I can see that there's a lot of things that is not consistent in all of this. And there are so many things happening. So
the person can never fight for a cause. A neutral person can never fight for a cause.
Okay.
The lack of consistency that you observe.
Hold on. Only two sentences. My phone,
the lack of consistency that you observe is the lack of consistency that you observe. Is it from Mumi or Mohbad's father?
It's from the African television that is doing some big thing about this Mumi matter.
So let me ask you a question. What's your take?
Sometimes if you play something in rush, it will be too much for the head. They said the inconsistency that you notice, is it from the father or from Wumi? Because they said choose one thing. You understand? But he said African because of DNA, no. Because African TV then did not stand for anything. He did not talk about autopsy. He didn't talk about toxicology. He didn't talk about any way to make any. In fact, he said that if Liam can be the son of Mohbad, that he will raise 10 million. Please, make we contribute 10 million, make them do DNA then. And over 400 million, including the gifts, where they don't give me to, where they don't use, drag me. Including the one, now everything I calculate, say 400 million. Including, in fact, it's going to go up now, because I've seen some gift on TikTok nowadays, courtesy of Mohbad Connect. In between 10 million, and we know if Liam, if we can throw all our love passionately on the baby Liam, because I know there are some people who wants to pay his school fees for the end of his life. I know so many good people in this case, but DNA till tomorrow. I'm not sure. Maybe they will go and do it tomorrow morning. This same DNA that they used to push African TV away, they never do them. You understand? And the only person that came to talk about that DNA when they said they did finish it at the court, I will talk about that DNA. I will talk about what I know, the little I know. It was only Lagata that came out to talk about the DNA at that time when they settled to say monitored by government. He was the only one that had the information. He was the only one that did show. I think it was in between some kind of headache. A lot of headache was happening then, you know. Only God knows the cause of that headache.
Hey, hold on.
But he was the only one that came to talk about the resolution of the DNA. You understand? He was the only one that came to talk about it then. So
Yes, that you observe.
this thing that I'm doing, I've promised myself I will never do it again. Because putting yourself at risk because of this very useless public. This very useless public. He was talking about him digging African TV because he did not want him to defraud the public. But did you dig Muiwa? Did you dig Gurexi? Did you dig maybe they talk to ourselves now? Did you dig Buki Jesse? Did you dig everybody? Did you scrutinize everybody the same way you scrutinize whatsoever could have led us? It's so painful. Because something that we are supposed to do for one day, that we are doing for 10 years, is becoming crazy.
Is the lack of consistency that you observe, is it from Mumi or Mohbad's father?
It's from the African television that is doing some big thing about this Wunmi matter.
So let me ask you a question. What's your take?
At the end of the day, hold on.
What's your take when a neutral person, a total stranger, comes out and tell your sister that he wants to DNA, he's going to give some quid out if your sister can
let me,
how do you feel?
This is the thing. Yes, he had a plan. It was an eye-catchy when he came out to say that. You understand? And this is exactly, King White made mention of something earlier, and to on the platform. Only need by me, talking about the twice year and when you. He has a way how he would do it. You understand? So having to go back and make the research about this person. He was on this platform that Mercy Found Me platform that I came out to expose this man that got him man, he gave to play the you. And since then, no one is talking about DNA or no DNA or anything. Because it's social media. It's your choice to listen and
nobody is talking about DNA. DNA. Over Jogo. Over Jogo. I just pity you. I really pity you. I pity your advisors. Because every of these things will come out. You'll be very shocked that a government will come that will not know Joseph. A government will come. How much a DNA any 24 hours? Or they might televise any. But we can see those that were saying at that time that nobody is talking about DNA anymore because African TV has been eradicated.
No one is talking about DNA or no DNA. White made mention of something earlier and to on the platform. Only need by me, talking about the twice year and when you. He has a way how he would do it. You understand? So having to go back and make the research about this person. He was on this platform that Mercy Found Me platform that I came out to expose this man that got him man, he gave him to play the you. And since then, no one is talking about DNA or no DNA.
Pause. Please pause.
Because it's social media.
Please pause, guys. I just want to, for those who are listening, you see, you have to be careful of liars and wicked people. He said he came to expose this man, that this is the game. It's almost 2 years now. Please, can anybody tell me what he has exposed and what was the game? Because me that he's talking about, I don't know the game and I don't know the exposure. So, Sele, maybe you know. You can tell us what has been exposed about African TV and what was the game. Is it the game to create a foundation? The game to create a museum? Is it the game to fight and find out what killed Mohbad? Please, can somebody tell me how this guy has just... Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm going to play it now. I will play it. I won't say it.
Completely you out to say that. You understand? And this is exactly King White made mention of something earlier and to on the platform. Only need by me, he has a way how he would do it. You understand? So having to go back and make a research about this person. He was on this platform that Mercy Found Me platform that I came out to expose this man that got him man, he came to play the you.
Now, the question that you asked me, because me I don't know, this is the answer.
And since then, no one is talking about DNA or no DNA or anything.
That's the game. That's the motive.
Okay, let me tell you that he failed. Let me tell you that he failed. If he thought he exposed me, because you see, when you say I came to expose somebody, it means somebody was doing something evil and you came to expose it. Well, DNA is in court today.
No, African TV.
Yes.
They won. Because till today, the DNA of Liam is still not done.
Okay, so let's disagree. They did not win anything. Let me tell you. My position is the position of the public that DNA should be taken to court or should be done. Today, the court has ordered that DNA should be done. What we have done is we have exposed the secrets.
In Mohbad's case?
No, hold on.
African TV, are you saying Mohbad's case?
So we're talking about Mohbad's case. Hold on. You said they won, and I'm trying to show you that they have not won. If you play chess, you will know where we are now on the DNA issue. It's called stalemate. Stalemate. No winner, no loser. There's no winner and there's no loser on the DNA issue. The DNA is still on board. No, not even stalemate, sorry. Not even stalemate. Where we are is called check. They've been checked, but not mated yet. We have got them to realize that legally, DNA can be ordered by a court. DNA is a legal requirement in this circumstance, and the court has ordered that DNA should be done. So you cannot say they won, and we did not win either. It's a check, meaning there is a pauser. We are both on pauser for the next person to make the next move. So DNA is still on. The court has not said, Mr. Aloba, you cannot request DNA. And the court has not said, Wumi, you cannot, you don't have to do DNA. As a matter of fact, the check that we have now, the check is in our favor, because the court would have said, Aloba, get the hell out of here. You don't have any right to ask for DNA. But the court entertained Aloba. The court gave an instruction. Now, the two parties, in their collaboration or in their own wisdom, have placed us in a check mode. We're in a check mode, and now we're waiting for checkmate, meaning the next move to the court, we will know the winner or the loser. But as we stand today, frankly and maybe truthfully, I should even say we won, because we have the legal order in our position, in our favor, requiring that DNA should be done. So this bastard, this idiotic boy, has not exposed anything. And how can you expose me for asking that something should be done, and the court has said it should be done? We are dealing with a lot of illiterates and numbnuts on this case. What is the exposure? Did I ask for DNA in secret? Did I say they should do the DNA in secret? I was saying it publicly, globally. People called me from American TV interview, from Ghana TV interview. It was not a secret. So what did he expose? He exposed his own ignorance and illiteracy and evil mind. That's all he's exposed. I didn't ask for DNA in secret. Thank you, Sele. Continue.
No, it's social media. Èèyàn tó bá wá bá ẹ̀sùn kan It's your choice to listen and act on it, or listen or not act on it. So think about it. Abati asked me that question that day, and I gave the straight answer. You understand? I am not against anybody. I am not pro anybody. I just want people to know that got and gbadura fún en tó pa bobo ikono to àṣírí ẹ̀ fún wa. So that I need blame àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ ká blame. And on my platform, I've said this several times. The only way that lay accusing finger on anybody is because me and you are not there when this thing happened. I want to one penny go lole mo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. So
but you jumped on the ideology of DNA.
Brother, there is no crime in
not only that, he also said that the death could be just natural.
Question is directed at Team Lagata. Please, can you just tell me yes or no? In the quest of looking for who killed Mohbad or what killed Mohbad, can you tell me the DNA question raised? Are we able to find the death of Mohbad by looking for DNA? Yes or no? Have we established that Mohbad died because of DNA? Madam, shaking the face.
Madam, no.
DNA. DNA.
Osha, DNA will never prove who killed Mohbad. Never. But this thing was a plan to get to the end of the foundation thing. So that
No. So let me tell you why the DNA issue came up.
Hold on.
Can you hear? They are talking about what playing Mohbad is back. This and again now this foundation that don't talk about DNA. This foundation we don't talk about DNA.
Came up as a distraction.
It's not distraction. It was a plan.
Then what is it?
It was a
What was it?
It was a
What's
plan.
the purpose of the DNA?
The purpose of that DNA when the narrative came out then was a plan to lure Baba Mohbad.
Did Mohbad deny his son when he was alive?
Mohbad ever denied his son?
No.
Did Mohbad ever?
What is our business with the DNA?
I am not the African television that brought out the narrative of DNA.
But there was it. But at the time.
So what are you?
Okay, let me ask a simple question. Because me, I don't like to waste my time. 45 people. You know, let that go now. Yeah. With everything that we've heard from Mohbad's song, Abi Joseph, Abi Kinikan, maybe I should play that song so that you can hear where he called himself a Joseph, that is not biological father of Jesus. You understand? And many other places, to the point that even Baba himself talked about. I don't want to talk about this case. Just the year waiting in 1 year. But we all know, and we all have it at the back of our mind, that Mohbad questioned. I think there are some evidence. I don't want to talk without putting evidence there. There are some evidence of some places where Mohbad Oh, so you want to say something? Okay. Where Mohbad questioned the paternity. Okay, Emma Wole etipada, etide. I don't they see them. They are coming in. I don't they see them. Team Wumi don't they enter. So anyways, Mohbad questioned the paternity of the baby. Even Spending said, I think Prime Boy or Spending said that Mohbad told Wumi inside the car at that show before Mohbad's fight with Prime Boy, because Prime Boy was stopping him from fighting Wumi. That was why Mohbad wanted to send him away. And they said Mohbad asked that Otutila Prime Boy no ni, because Prime Boy is defending you. Allegedly. Please, you're reminding me of allegedly. Oh. Scapegoats lang we dey yin wow. And they are there every corner. They are everywhere. Anyway, everywhere. You understand? And Spending also said that Wunmi was asked by Mohbad that it's only once that I slept with you. I'm not even sure. Allegedly. Aleo. Ejo.
Saying, what are you saying, my brother?
Did you not?
Let me, Osha.
Prince. No be my own mouth they go hear am now.
Let me tell you something. Osha, let me tell you something. If you come back to me, if you give me a narrative on your life.
But like Ata said, Mohbad never questioned the paternity. Yeah, just like they used to tell us. Team Wunmi will tell us. Because we are
If I see what you are saying, yeah.
Because we are asking for DNA.
It is my choice to listen to you. Number one, it is my choice to believe you. Number two, it is my choice to make a findings about you.
But like I said, do you know that choices are made or are meant to be guided as well?
Konibaje, let me tell you where you are where you are going. Yeah, you understand? I am not supporting or against anybody. DNA will not prove.
I just have
Can you hear? Please, everybody on this comment section or in this platform, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to continue. African TV, I'm sorry. Mama Lonte Mini. You get it. If we cannot all agree that DNA can tell us. Today, they said something just now. I want to know the opinion of people that are listening to me, because if their opinion is not this, if it is different, it's just like going to Temi's platform to go and be.
If I see what you are saying, yeah, it is my choice to listen to you. Number one, it is my choice to believe you. Number two, it is my choice to make a findings about you.
But like I said, do you know that choices are made or are meant to be guided as well?
Konibaje, let me tell you where you are where you are going. Yeah, you understand? I am not supporting or against anybody. DNA will not prove who
So can anybody? Do you believe that DNA will not prove who kpai Mohbad? If you believe that, so far so good as of today, as of what we know about the case, Alelo kpai Mohbad and all of it.
Go prove say no be DNA kpai Mohbad.
Are we on the same page that DNA will prove to us? Even Baba said if they do DNA today, tomorrow it will tell us who kpai Mohbad. You understand? But as you can hear today, yeah.
So let's say you know, say if we don't do that DNA, Nigeria for don't shut up since last year.
But this person was the one that did not let that DNA, because I'm sure you came in late.
No,
the person
I came
said
in September 14.
No, I mean to this show when I was playing it. Okay. The person said just now that are they hearing anything about the DNA anymore? That since they have shut African TV up because of the game. Abi, hey Joe, am I saying the?
Yes.
Am I making sense? Because I look very stupid in this case.
No,
okay, let me look for it.
Carburetor won't start again with DNA matter.
Can you tell me the DNA question raised? Are we able to find the death of Mohbad by looking for DNA? Yes or no? Have we established that Mohbad died because of DNA? Madam, shaking the face.
Madam, no.
DNA. DNA.
Osha, DNA will never prove who kpai Mohbad. Never. But this thing was a plan to get to the end of the foundation thing. so that
No. So let me tell you why the DNA issue came up.
no,
So
hold on,
the
hold
DNA
on.
issue came up as a distraction.
It's not distraction. It was a plan.
Then what is it?
It was a
What was it?
it was a
What's the
plan.
purpose of the DNA?
The purpose of that DNA when that narrative came out then was a plan to lure Baba Mohbad onto
Did Mohbad deny his son when he was alive?
Mohbad ever denied this son?
Mohbad denied ọmọ ẹ̀ now.
Did Mohbad ever?
So what are you saying? What?
According to this one, it says that is the game. The game is to keep
but
the whole
Sele-
world
Sele,
off.
Jen- Jen,
And
see
African
Koko.
TV was the one saying,
Ṣẹlẹ̀, ṣé o gbọ́ mi? Am I audible?
yeah,
Tó bá lọ wo fídíò kan, Mohbad jókòó sórí chair, Wùmí jókòó, Liam dẹ̀ jókòó. Mohbad ó dà pé Wùmí sọ nǹkan fún mò ń gbà yẹn pé you are dada, you are meant to be in the middle because you are not even lighter than us. So Mohbad wá dá Wùmí padà lóhùn pé who is the secret behind the fine boy? Ṣé o gbọ́ mi bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn?
we all heard it that time now.
So Mohbad deny ọmọ ẹ̀, Mohbad ti ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ Wùmí pé ta ni bàbá ọmọ yìí?
Marita be like Maria. He say na wetin dey happen to am now. Abi Joseph, Abi Jesu. Abi, you know, I don't know wetin dey inside Matthew 1.
Liar where she say, Mohbad, you, dada, you are meant to sit in the middle, and Leon, she sit at the other side. No be sure she talk am. Liar well, you're not answering me again. No. Ṣẹlẹ̀ mo ń gbọ́ ẹ̀. Ṣẹlẹ̀ mà ti lọ. Ibo ni ó ń lọ báyìí?
Okay, I want to play. Let me just play. Okay, this is where Tim Wumi came to Lagata's platform. They were talking. Okay, you will hear what they are talking about. At that time, it was anti-DNA, no DNA, anti-African TV. African TV is not a TV station. It was DNA. It was his mandate. 10 million Mohbad's child. So this show happened in October on Lagata's platform. Aishat was on the platform. Mr. Ololade was on the platform. Pinky, he was the host.
For African TV, we need to visit that platform and screen record everything that we need to. For African TV, we need to visit that platform and screen record everything that is doing. So that we can send it to the
we are going to be there tomorrow.
Ṣé máa ń sọ nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ ṣe fún yàn online àwọn pípú yóò lọ́pọlọ sẹ́.
No, it was, don't worry. This time, say, na the early stage. Nobody they suspect anybody. All of us, they like, now everybody free. It was not as toxic. The only toxicity there was not even accountability. It was no DNA, no foundation. It was anti-African TV, anti-DNA. People that did not want the DNA. They were after African TV. And Aishat was G-Center.
You hear me? The only person.
No, but please, you don't know this case at this time now. Just listen. Maybe make you listen to all these things. It will help you in your decision. So you not go inherit enemies wrongly. You understand? You will be able to understand people when they are so fanatic about some situation. This is October. This is before Wunmi came out in November to have her own testimony.
You understand? I'm very sure that the host won't want to bring up certain people. Like me now, if you see this my username, you don't even let me enter safe. So eventually I'm not gonna come with this very one. I'm coming with something else, so you should be aware. So we are gonna be there tomorrow.
We'll be there.
Actually,
So Aisha is saying that she won't be able to come to Westo's live because Westo's live is where Baba Mohbad will come. They want to come and ask him question. African TV 2 will be there. They want to they are always ganging up. So she's saying there that she will not be using her real account because if she use her real account, they're not going to bring her come up. And Westo, I remember that time he brought her up. I was so mad because the questions she was asking at that time was so.
we're going to be there tomorrow.
And if you listen to them at that time, they were so aware. They know things. They know things that we did not even know as public. They knew all this result of all these things, everything. They knew everything. They were just so smart about the case, well informed.
And then I'm gonna make sure that you get you to this lover, get this lover. Going to be very, very sweet if the bloggers can be streaming directly onto Facebook. You understand?
Yes.
So me, I'll get you to this center to come around there and be streaming directly to Facebook.
Okay.
So the whole world can be hearing the trash coming out of his cultured mouth.
Person that have that gutter mouth at that time. Oh, I no be host for this show. It's African TV.